Hi. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a teacher of sorts. It's a little non-conventional, sure. I teach various things. Usually it has something to do with social justice. There's nothing wrong with being a social justice warrior. Teachers have souls. You respect women on my channel. I don't care what you call me. I'm right. And you're wrong. I want respect for gingers and women and everyone across the world. I am not racist at all. I'm the most unracist man in the world. I am proud to be a ginger. This is not a fucking joke. No! I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Because I'm fighting for not just my rights as a minority, a ginger, I'm fighting for your rights as well. You'll see. I am proud to be a ginger. I am proud to be a ginger. None of you can stop me from being who I am. I'm the toaster fucker, and I have an egg-shaped head. I found toasters. This is not acceptable. Who would win? Virgin toaster fucker or a Chad clown? Chad clown. I look at toasters and think, oh, I look the fuck that toaster. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a genius. Genius. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a genius. Genius.
vagina. Penis, 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 semen.
Everyone, my name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. and of course 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. That's 2 to 4 and 8 to 10, 5 days a week every Wednesday through Sunday. I hope all of you are doing well. I really do. I really, really do. I hope that all of you are having an absolutely splendid day. I know that I've gone. I know. I was missing Monday and Tuesday, or sorry, Wednesday and Thursday. I'm here today. I believe it or not, I have actually been working on something pretty amazing. Brooke and a few people may or may not know what I'm talking about. Aubrey knows, which is why she hasn't been really giving me a lot of grief about not streaming. I have been working on something YouTube related, so you are going to see what I've been working on eventually, and trust me, it'll be worth it. But I have been a bit distracted, and my attention has been taken away from streaming. However, ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, I am here today. I am here today. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh, no, you don't have to keep. Okay. I deserve it. I deserve this. Thank you. Alright, fine. Okay, you know what? Thank you. It's true. I do deserve that. I deserve all the applause. Thank you. So I hope that all of you are doing well today. Let's read some of the live chat. Let's see, we have all Copper's happy. That makes me happy. Well, thank you, Flail. That's very nice of you. Becky01LU2. Thank you so much for the kind words, for the applause. I do deserve all the applause.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm all Greg.
Do I prefer it when they wear lacy lingerie, or do I prefer when my toasters wear stockings? What an insightful fucking question, Lord Tyrannus. Also, to Tankor, I love how he uses the applause effect and pretends as if people are actually applauding. Hilarious. Well, Tankor, you're a fucking moron, okay? Obviously, it's a sound effect. It is a production effect. I have high production value because I deserve it. And of course, if I was here in person with all of you, if you were here with me in person, of course you would be applauding me anyway, so it's just a way to supplement that. And also Bilbo T. Baggins did it too and said there's nothing wrong with Valentine's Day. Copper, I'm sure on the 14th you will be snuggling up to your one true love, your 4-speed dual feed 200-watt toaster. Such a beautiful comment from a beautiful soul. No, not a beautiful soul, a beautiful individual, let's say. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, what the fuck is that?
That is, I I saw
Copper's
Greg's
anal
vagina.
prolapse!
I got a
Don't!
mangina. I'm on Greg.
Copper's anal prolapse, can we please not do this today?
Hey Cop Minutes,
Good Lord.
I've finally come to the conclusion that by the titles of your streams,
I don't
it's my
care!
duty to enforce the exact opposite. For example, is
Valentine's Day
problematic? Just because you're an incel doesn't mean everyone else is.
I'm not an incel! How am I? Okay, let's not give me a heart attack today. Let's not do that. Let's maybe not do that. Let's dial it back. I don't fuck toasters! Stop saying that shit! Understand? Copper's anal prolapse, fuck off, okay? Obviously, I'm not an incel. I'm literally married, jackass. Titanium taxi. Copper, you missed 4 streams already. Please inform Aubrey that's 4 eggs, please. Get to clocking! Shut up. As I said a moment ago, I have been busy with something else YouTube related. I am working on a new video. I'll just tell you. That requires a lot of work, editing, and let me explain something to you. I'm not overhyping this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't want to talk about it. I just want to work on it, and when it's ready, you will know. This is one of the best videos I have ever made. Like edited, production. It's going to be immense, amazing, and I have actually been working on it for over a year and a half. You can ask Aubrey. Well, don't, because she'll just not probably answer, because she always tells me, don't talk about something, do it. And I have been doing it, and it is amazing, and I'm very excited about it, and it will be coming probably in another month or so. Let's give it about another more month. You know, this cake is a big cake, and it takes a while to bake, and I'm very excited about it. And the production has been ramping up on this project, and my attention has, and it is currently. I'm a bit distracted, like not distracted, but I am working on that a lot lately. So I can't. It's hard for me to maintain, you know. It's hard for me to stream heavily, 4 or 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, when I'm also working on this amazing project that you are going to love! I know I do, and that's what matters anyway. I'm excited about it, and that's all that matters. Anyway, so I want to talk about Valentine's Day today, okay? And I know it's not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is on the 14th. Okay, that's in 3 days from now. But I do feel like we do need to start talking about it. I feel that it would be more productive if I talked about it now rather than talking about it the day of the holiday. Because I have some things to say about Valentine's Day. And why do we celebrate it? What do we celebrate? Why are we celebrating it the way that we do? What actions do we take? How do we celebrate Valentine's Day? Is that problematic? Well, I feel like, if I'm going to be honest here, and I'm going to be, like I always am, yeah, it's kind of problematic. I know, shocker, CopperCab finds something else problematic. Big hooty-doo-dah. I'm sure you all assume that I'm going to find it problematic. I know, judging by the title, you probably already assume, you already know the answer that I have. And that, yes, I believe that it's problematic, and I'm going to tell you why, though, okay? I'm not just going to tell you, I think that's problematic. No, I'm going to tell you exactly why I feel the way that I do, why I think the way that I think. And maybe you will also understand where I'm coming from and maybe agree. You don't have to agree, just don't disrespect me, okay? So, listen, Valentine's Day, what do you do? Well, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of it, but I'm just going to lay out the main things, okay? Some of the few things that, you know, everyone knows. In the live chat, what do you typically do for your partner on Valentine's Day? Everyone in the live chat, I want you to answer. What do you do on Valentine's Day? Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull the comment up on the screen. I'm going to bring the live chat up on the screen. So everyone answer in the live chat, what do you do? What do you do? Please don't say anything offensive, okay? Let's see. Titanium taxi, no. Why is everything problematic to you? Everything is not problematic to me, Gaming with Mac 101. Everything is not problematic. In fact, many things are not problematic to me. Most things aren't. Also, y'all are welcome. I am taking credit for his streaming, LMAO. Fuck off, Brooke. If you don't know, Brooklyn, actually bet money, actual bet, Discord Nitro. She bet with other people in my Discord server that I would stream today. She bet against me. She said, I'm going to bet Discord Nitro that CopperCab will not stream on time or stream at all. So I would be lying if I said that this was not partially due to Brooke, to out of spite, to prove her wrong. So maybe that's how to get me to stream on time, is to just continuously prod me in my Discord server and say that I bet he's not going to do it. I bet money. Just so I can, out of spite, make you have to pay the bet, pay on your bet to other people who bet for me, by the way. Shout out to you in the Discord server who bet that I would be streaming on time. Anyway, let's see here. What are we, so again, everyone in the live chat, I want you to all type, what do you do for your partner on Valentine's Day? Let's read some of them. King Copycat said, we sit and play video games and order pizza. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Hey, shout out to you, King Copycat. I like your style. I'm not just saying that. I listen to her trash talking her beta ginger husband. Okay. Anyway, watch a movie. Sean WC says, watch a movie, take her out for dinner, human things like that. Can't wait to see how you'll get offended now. Watch a movie, take her out to dinner. Right. Human things. So it's a human thing to watch a movie and take your partner, I don't want to use pronouns like her, him, things like that, them, just your partner, out for dinner. Okay, can I ask you a question? Do you think that it's problematic for you to take your partner out to dinner and pay for and insist on paying for the dinner, paying for the bill? Can I just say, this is one of the things that I'm gonna approach. I'll read a few more before I get to it, but we're gonna hit that subject pretty hard. Lampshade Knight, I make mine work in the kitchen. Okay, fuck off, Lampshade Knight. You're a fucking prick. My partner in crime is my right hand. What does that mean? Says LJ. Your partner in crime is your right hand. What does that even mean? Anyway, you'll never get a girlfriend, Sam. Okay, fuck off, Survival. Just because Sam Halls, okay, if Sam Halls is a supporter of mine, do not hate on supporters of mine in the live chat, please. Thank you. No, I was not late, Titanium. I actually wasn't late. I started the stream at 2 p.m. exactly. CopperCab, number one enemy. When is Harold and Aubrey going to on their Valentine's Day? Fuck off. Oh, by the way, special shout out to Harold Balder and Bald and Bankrupt who actually got my Instagram deleted. I really don't care because fuck Facebook. I think maybe we can all agree on that. The only thing that sucks is that I had a lot of like pictures on there that maybe I didn't back up, like memories with friends from way back. But that's okay. Aubrey actually did figure out a way to recover it and submit an appeal, and I didn't even do anything. I left a comment on Bald and Bankrupt. This is one of the European travelers that like Harold hangs out with. He's got like a few million subs. I was actually one of only 8 people. He has like 400,000 followers on Instagram or something like that. He was only following 8 people. And I was one of them. I wasn't even following him. I saw on his Instagram page that only people that he followed could comment on his post. But his post would get a lot of hits. But like there would be like no comments because only his following. He only followed 8 people and I was one of them. So it's like, okay, well let me follow him back. And let me comment. So I commented some things that maybe weren't exactly savory, okay? Maybe they weren't the nicest things. But I commented on his post because I could, because I was like one of 8 people he followed, and I commented on them. And I may have said something about fucking my wife, but that is obviously not serious. And it is what it is. My Instagram got deleted or removed, but it's not like maybe it's. I don't think it's. I don't know. It might not be a permanent deletion or whatever because Aubrey actually found a way. My wife actually found a way to. My sister wife actually found a way to recover it, which is nice. Excuse me. I'm talking. Whoever is putting a GIF on my face.
It's all over now. Shrek leaves through my window.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Shrek is love.
Excuse me, Rodriguez.
Is life.
Rodriguez.
Valentine's Day is a day where only bad bitches and base chads give each other a bunch of chocolate and then get laid after.
Base chats!
Gingers, Ginsels, Jimmies,
I'm sorry.
and CopperCabs
I'm sorry.
don't get those
I'm
things
sorry.
because they are degenerates and dumb liberals.
I'm sorry, did you just say bitches?
Cameron,
Did you just say bitches? Rodriguez. Shut up! My clitoris! My clitoris is not fucking funny. Okay, stop it. Is this new video because Harold Balder has been visiting again, swinging his sports sword around in Aubrey's Lady Castle? Okay, my clitoris? Okay, shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth. Okay, don't talk about me. Don't talk about my wife, okay? Shut the fuck up. Just stop. My clitoris, you're not funny. Okay, just please, can we all please? Please.
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
Anyway, moving
Could you stop
on,
yelling? Just
ignoring
woke up from a
you.
hangover, by the way, Brooke. Good job.
Could you stop yelling? I don't have to do a damn thing, Lieutenant Vanisher. I don't have to do a damn thing. I am the boss. Remember where you are when you are watching my live streams. I am the greatest teacher on this planet. In this solar system. The world may not literally revolve around me, the earth, the sun, okay? But I'll tell you what. It might as well, it's not that it might as well. Look, okay, the sun rotates around the earth, all right? Literally orbits. So when people use the phrase, the world, the sun, or whatever doesn't revolve around you, shut the fuck up. Okay? Can we stop? Well, I'm not going to say shut the fuck up. I'm not going to tell you to shut the fuck up just because you say that phrase. But anyway, moving on. Listen, the point is, okay? The point is, and don't call me an egomaniac! Don't call me an egomaniac, Mace Windu. That's not a funny comment. First of all, I don't look like a fucking egg, and I'm not an egomaniac. Just because I love myself, and I know who I am, just because I have confidence, does not mean I'm an egomaniac. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Now, anyway, we're going to talk today about Valentine's Day. Now, as I asked all of you, what do you do on Valentine's Day? Well, I'm just going to answer some, well, I'm not going to answer, but I'm going to tell you some things that people do. Okay? And I don't even need to Google this. I can just tell you. So some things is you buy chocolates. Okay? You buy chocolates from these companies, Walmart, Amazon, okay? These giant mega corporations that do who knows what in other countries. Listen, people, okay? This is not a positive thing to do. You are funding awful corporate. I'm just telling you, you're funding awful corporations. You are giving money, okay? Money, which, by the way, these companies do not need more of. You're giving money to these corporations, okay? It is unnecessary for fucking chocolate. Now, there's nothing wrong with chocolate, okay? I'm not mad. I don't think chocolate is necessarily a problematic thing. What I'm simply saying is, you know what? Forget it. Another thing I want to say, okay? Buying your wife, husband, whoever, your partner, insisting on buying them dinner, okay? Your girlfriend can buy her own dinner. She is her own woman. You do not own her. You don't get to sit there and act like a woman cannot fend for her fucking self. It's the men usually. The men are usually the ones that are guilty of this. Men are the most problematic. Okay? They are. It is what it is. Women, I love women. Okay? Women love me. Hi. That was not a sexual kiss. That was more like a, I love you, hello. Listen. Okay, the ladies love me, and there's a reason for that. It's because, you see, this is why I am married, and you know, and I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying, like, because I respect women. Okay, I show women respect. Excuse me, you're not showing me respect right now. You're not showing me respect when you interrupt me. Shut up.
I like exploring. I'm tired.
Damn it. Okay, no.
Glad to be back to home after having a heroin drug overdose to see fat shake.
Heroin drug overdose? I'm sorry?
Drug addict.
Heroin drug overdose to see fat shake his titties and rage for excuse me, I'm not raging for free money. Hashtag drug addict. Why are you bragging that you're a drug addict? There's nothing funny about that. You need to seek help. Stop coming on my streams, spreading lies, spreading misinformation, okay, and promoting drug usage. Do not approve another one of his comments again, okay? I don't want your money. I do all the drugs. That is awful. Well, no, I don't want it, but it's like, if you're spending money here, you're not spending it on drugs. I don't know. You know what? Don't spend your money here, and don't spend your money on drugs. How about save your money and go to college, okay? Maybe get maybe enroll in a feminist course, maybe in a women's studies or gender studies course. Save your money. Do not interrupt me when I'm talking. And save your money, and instead save your money and go to college with that money and enroll in some gender studies class. And maybe, just maybe, one day you will be on the level of me. Of course, that's not true. You never will achieve the level that I have attained. Because I have been doing this my whole life. It's like, you know, when you're 20-something and you're like, I could play in the NFL if I just, like, started working out right now. No, sweetie. No. See, no, you couldn't. If you're 21, if you're, like, 25 years old and you, like, just decide, like, you watch the Masters tournament and you're like, I could be a professional golfer. Give me about 2 years. I'll train real hard and I'll be 25 and I'll be a professional golfer. And I'll be up there with Tiger Woods. No. I mean, there's nothing wrong with believing in yourself, and I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying don't try either, because maybe, you know what? I don't know. You could be for some reason, you could be a freak of nature and be amazingly gifted at golf and just have never realized it. Let me explain something to you. Okay? Let me explain something to you. These golfers train their entire fucking lives from the age of like 3 years old. They are trained to be golfers, like soccer players in Europe, like these European soccer, like in Italy and Barcelona and Brazil, okay, Argentina, all right, Colombia. These people, they live and breathe. It's not that they live and breathe the game, but they love this game, like the game. And I'm not stereotyping, by the way, from Europe or other countries. I'm not stereotyping any people. It's actually, I mean, you could say it's a compliment, but it doesn't have to be seen as a compliment. What I'm saying is, the point I'm making is, to achieve a level that I have achieved in this, you have to be working your entire life to achieve this level. So I will always be ahead of you in terms of social justice and being woke. I will always be more woke than you. I will always be more socially conscious than you. I will always be more, politically correct than you. That's just how it is. Don't be jealous. I know. I'm not trying to be upset. I'm not trying to bash you, and I'm not trying to discourage you from trying. I want you to try and achieve a level that I have achieved. Maybe in 10 years from now, you will be where I'm at right now today. And that's a great journey to embark on. And there's nothing wrong with starting that journey today. And that's what I try to do with these streams, is I try to inspire and encourage you to go down that path of social justice and wokeness. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing cringy about it. I know it might even sound like I'm being ironic when I'm not. I'm trying to tell you that this is a good path to go down. It's the future, okay? It is the future.
I'm just a dog.
Excuse me.
Redhead ginger, you better run. I want your soul. I'm just a pale, freckled ginger.
Driving to Kansas with Belle Delphine. Oh, we're gonna bring up Belle Delphine now. All right, so you're gonna bring up my ex-girlfriend. We're gonna pick up Aubrey Slime Box Control. We're gonna have a 3-way all day. Harold and Brass are gonna tag on. I'm not gonna finish reading that comment. That is incredibly offensive, and you are going to do none of those things. You are no longer allowed to comment on my streams. Thank you very much. Robert Smith. It says you have been a rotten egg for the past 4 months now. Hey, Egg Boy, you're not a teacher. Lampshade Night is about... I'm not even going to finish reading that. I have Saturn super chatted $5 and said, look up the BCI guys and see how we can play video games using our brainwaves with brain-computer interfaces. No, thank you. What I'm trying to do here... Okay, Harold Balder in the live chat saying looking forward to it. You're not going to be getting in a 3-way with my wife. Fuck off, Harold. Get out of the comments. Anyway, as I was saying, so I think that is... let's get to the crux of the situation here, okay? I find it offensive when men, specifically men, believe that a woman cannot hold a door for herself. When they believe that a woman, okay, specifically women, but, you know, and women, that's trans women, cis women, all women are women, okay? Regardless of what sex they were born as, if you're a woman, you're a woman. If you identify as a female, you're a female. Listen. When men, okay, men like Harold, okay, when men, toxic fucking straight men, cis, maybe, I don't know about that. But anyway, men are problematic. Look, I respect men. I think men are cool. I am a man. I'm kind of like a non... I'm not ready to say that I'm not... I have identified for a long time as gender fluid. This is true. But maybe more non-binary? I don't know, because it's like some days, like for like a few weeks, I'll feel more feminine. I do a lot of those IDR, you know, those IDR tests online, and it tells you kind of where you align, and it's like actual like scientific research lab websites, and a lot of them tell me that and I don't use a test online to decide if I'm a man or a woman or whatever gender I am. You know, what gender you are is what you want to be. I mean, that's something that you answer yourself. You don't get the answer from an online test, okay? But it more often than 99, like all those tests basically say that I'm more feminine. Like I have more female. Like Aubrey says, I've got very feminine energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but like anyway, the point is, the reason I'm saying that is like I don't mind men, okay? I myself am kind of a man, okay? Kind of, not 100%, but kind of a man. Excuse me? Excuse me? 700-pound man?
Cause I've been rocking
I'm talking
this
right
side
now.
part since you had Kermit on your underwear.
Okay, what lies am I saying? That's a rhetorical question? None. Anyway, the point is, I'm by the way, if you're wondering, I'm ignoring Harold Balder. I'm ignoring Harold Balder in the live chat because I'm not giving him attention. Harold Balder, I'm always going to be porking... Here, let me read it like Harold. I'm always going to be porking your so-called wife. Learn to deal with it at CopperCab. Don't call me CopperCab, idiot! Nobody fucking repeat what he says. Nobody better ever repeat that word again. Don't you ever fucking call me CopperCab. Do you understand me? I'm not a cuck. There's nothing wrong with being a cuck, by the way. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't. Like, you know, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, what I do with my wife in the privacy of my home and with my friends, maybe, I don't know. That's my business. Okay, that is not your business. That is my fucking business. That is not for the people in my live chat. okay, to conspire about, to assume, and to spread lies and rumors. Don't talk about my wife and I again. Harold Barter, shut up. Harold Barter said, well said. Well said. Harold, what's well said? Stop calling me CopperCab in the live chat, all of you. Harold Barter, well said, I am indeed gonna pork her till the end of time. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not, Harold! Shut up! Damn it! And quit typing rabble in my fucking live chat! All of you, stop it! All of you, I said to quit it. You hear me? I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing with you fuckers. You better listen to me. Now, moving on. So, I feel as though women are constantly being patronized by men. And Valentine's Day, okay, Valentine's Day is one of the worst holidays, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I am not saying that this is a fact. All I'm saying is that Valentine's Day is a holiday in which many men, specifically men, use this day as a day, almost like a festival of masculinity, a festival of toxicity, a festival of patronization. I'm telling you, okay, it's a festival of the patriarchy. Valentine's Day, in some cultures, in some places, in some regions, Valentine's Day is used as an excuse to patronize your partner. Specifically women. Women do not need men. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you're a woman. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you don't mind, if trans or cis, I don't care. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you are a female, if you are a woman, if you don't mind. I am a feminist, this is a safe space, do not worry. If you are a woman, drop a 111 in the live chat. Don't drop a 111 if you are not a woman, okay? Bilbo T. Baggins, what's your problems? The IDR test saw your picture, noticed your dangling chubby tatties, and concluded that yes, in fact, you are feminine. Also, Harold Balder for class president. Okay, excuse me. Could you please not refer to my chest? Which I have referred to in the past as chesticles. My breasts, okay? Yes, I have boobs, okay? No, you cannot see them. You're not going to get me to pull them out. That does not make me a woman, okay? And saying that breasts make somebody a woman is incredibly transphobic. And it is also problematic. It's a huge microaggression. It's a microaggression. Because, you know, somebody that has breasts can't identify as a man. And also, some men can have breasts. There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with breasts. In fact, all people have nipples, or most people have nipples, I'll say. To be inclusive, some people might not be born with nipples. I don't know. But let's not be hateful, okay, to breast havers. Okay, let's not call a breast haver a woman. Maybe? I don't know how to say that. Well, maybe you can call a breast haver a woman. What I mean is, it's like when people will be, you know what, disregard the comment that I made where I said let's not call breast havers women, okay, because some breast havers are women. Just disregard those comments. Anyway, disregard the last few comments I made about that. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Anyway, moving
it's
on.
All over
I want to be,
now.
let's be inclusive.
Shrek leaves through
Let's be
my
inclusive,
window.
y'all.
Shrek is love.
Why are...
Shrek is life.
I get so tired of these fucking interruptions. I just, at least it wasn't a robot.
I'll tell you what I'm
so
gonna
I
do
can
with my
talk.
mouth.
Oh, but this is a fucking robot.
I'm gonna
Lovely.
put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it up, big.
All right, we'll have to wait for.
Harold Balder for president. What do you guys think?
We have to wait for the robot to shut up. I also, it's doubly offensive because it's a female voice. Well, it's not a female voice. That's a microaggression. Pardon me. Because a man can sound like that too. There's more than two genders, by the way. There's more than two genders. Lieutenant Vanisher, donated 10. Harold Balder for... No, Harold Balder is not going to be president. Let's not start Harold Balder president comments, okay? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, look. I find it very upsetting. And I'm offended. I'm offended. I know, oh my gosh, Copper's offended. excuse me. Oh, Dominic in the live chat. Poya, whatever their last name is. I don't mean to be rude. I don't know how to pronounce that. Or maybe I do know how to pronounce it. Paul something. Y-O? Is that Pool or Paul? I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. I appreciate the $5 super chat, $4.99, and the 111. I don't know what that's about. Because I didn't say drop a woman. Well, I said drop a woman if you're a woman. But I don't know. Maybe a hater tried to co-opt that. I don't know. I never know. Sometimes class clowns will co-opt the drop a woman one if you think Harold's cool, LOL, or some bullshit like that. Which, you know, do not drop a woman one in the live chat. Anyway, I'm offended, and I know some of you are gonna mock me, and I'll tell you what, I really do not give a shit. I'm offended. I'm offended on women's behalf. I'm offended on everybody. It's not that I'm offended on the behalf of everybody, but like I'm offended because women are not constantly, but like they're patronized by these men, these problematic fucking men, these small men, okay, with big egos, okay, and they think that women need to be patronized to, or like catered to, like, oh, we need to cater to women, we need to hold the door, and we need to buy their dinners, and we need to, you know, we need to go out and hunt for them, and all this shit. Women don't need that. Women don't want that. What women want, okay, and I'm not going to speak on behalf of women, even though I probably could, because I am like a feminist and a very renowned one. But out of respect, I'm not going to add to the problem, and I'm not going to patronize. Although, because I am a feminist and I am kind of gender fluid, I can probably talk as a woman too, but I'm not. I don't know, like, I'm a woman sometimes, kind of. Not really, because I'm not trans, specifically. I thought I was, but I'm not. Let's not get into the weeds of that. Let me just forget that for a moment and just look. Stop holding doors for women when they don't ask you to. I mean, if somebody held the door for me, that's cool, I guess, because it's like I don't want to touch the door anyway. I mean, COVID, ew, gross. But like, you know what I mean? It's just
cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
My clitoris. I am actually in the middle of a sentence right now, and I'm in the middle of forming a thought. I am formulating an idea, and I'm getting it across. Please do not interrupt me. Aubrey can be Harold's Monica Lewinsky. Okay, that is incredibly fucking rude.
Get into that.
Do not talk about Monica Lewinsky.
We'll get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
Do not talk about Monica Lewinsky. That is incredibly fucking offensive. Aubrey can be Harold's Monica Lewinsky. My clitoris, who the fuck do you think you are, you piece of shit? Stop it. I do all the drugs, donated to, and said stop smoking crack if you think there's more than two genders. There is more than two genders. In fact, there's at least 70 of them. I think. Is it 70 or 64 genders? 70 genders? 70 gender chart. And I get real tired of people leaving that comment. Oh, there's two genders. Oh, there's two. Like, how tired are you? Like, how old are you? Well, not how old are you, but like, because you're acting so immature when you say that. I don't know why I said how old are you. What I mean is like, how dumb are you? That's a better comment. Not how old are you. How dumb are you? How dumb are you? 70 genders. Wait, what the fuck is this? A kid. Wait, is this is a troll, isn't it? A fucking keychain? Are you kidding me? I go on Google Images and I type in the 70 gender chart and there's a fucking Nazi symbol here with the word Nazi, and then there's one that says keychain. Are you fucking kidding me? A keychain? Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. Here, I'm gonna pull over what I just had. This is what I dragged up. I did not pull this up for any. I literally type in. I typed in 70 gender chart on Google. I'll refresh it. I hit enter. I'll just hit enter again. Well, why is it popping up differently now? Oh, here we go. See 70 gender chart? Right here? And you click here. And what is that? Look, this image right here. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Somebody is what, trying to have fun? At what, this culture's expense? Let's see what the other genders here are. Xbox user. There's a gender. Xbox gender. Are you kidding me right now? If someone asks you what your gender is and you smugly go, Xbox user in quotes non-binary. What the fuck? Toxic ass shithead. Oh, is that Harold's? No, I'm not gonna say is that Harold's gender. Buy mayonnaise! Did someone make this to mock me? Because I'm bisexual? Did someone make this to mock me? There's a bisexual mayonnaise! There is a bisexual mayonnaise gender someone made up. You cannot write this shit, people. You cannot write this. I am not kidding. I have not come across this. I have not Googled this image before. I haven't. I have not seen this image before. I don't think I have anyway. And look, bisexual, and people call me a fucking jar of mayonnaise. And someone made a fucking bi mayonnaise gender. Oh, wow. And there's something very offensive besides that. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. That's fucking disgusting. That is absolutely fucking disgusting. A P-word gender. That is disgusting. Let me get off of this fucking image. Sorry for even having this image on the screen. That is incredibly offensive. And by the way, if anyone tries to ask you, hey, what's Copper's gender? And you say, oh, he's bi mayonnaise. He's a bi mayo. He's a bi mayo. A mayo male. Mayo-sexual. You're being, if you answer like that, you're an asshole, and I don't want you on my Discord server, and you're not welcome on these streams. If someone asks you what my gender is, I don't know why they would be asking you. But if you ever tell anyone that I'm bi mayo, I'll kick you out.
Big boy.
That is fucking offensive.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou.
Shut up!
So many.
I'm not bi mayo. Fucking keychain gender. That is fucked up. Is there actually a gender chart? Let me find a real gender chart. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying when I tell you I did not know that those symbols were on there. I had no idea. I legitimately, and I'm not making this, I just Googled it while on stream. Because someone brought up genders. And I was getting sick of people saying, there's only 2 genders in my fucking live chat. And just by chance, I accidentally picked a fucking troll image. Some smartass on Reddit posted. Jackass fucking pricks. I am sick of being mocked and ridiculed for my beliefs. Fuck off, all of you anti-SJW assholes. And fuck you too, Hero Blotter. I see your comments in my live chat. Go fuck yourself. I'm specifically not responding to you. I'm ignoring
penis. I love penis, cause I fancy one. Anyone.
Anyway.
Hey, Mayo Cab, calm down. My girlfriend is upstairs making dinner like she should be, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna re-googling gender chart. Shut up, Lieutenant Vanisher. Hey, Mayo Cab. Don't call me Mayo Cab! Calm down, my girlfriend's upstairs making dinner like she should be. By the way, what are you doing for that? Okay, your girlfriend should not be upstairs making dinner like she should be. Your girlfriend can do whatever the fuck she wants to. So fucking offensive. How is your... You know, I doubt that you even have a girlfriend. You're probably full of shit. So I'm gonna type in gender chart. Gender chart, fresh. Let's go to images. Gender chart right here. Okay, gender chart. Bam. Maybe this one will be more legit. Alright, female, male, bi gender. Alright. I don't know what that is. Between 1 and 3. What is this now? Australian male. Oh. Is this a fucking troll? Is this another troll? Australian male? Because Australia is on the bottom of the earth, so the Australian male is just the male symbol, but tipped down. Is that what that on the other side? Is that what this is? Is this supposed to be a smarta? Oh, a turn off. A turn off. So your gender is a turn off, like you turn off women or you turn off somebody, like sexually. Oh, so okay, so this is a troll. So this is another fucking troll. This is not a. Why are all these fucking charts that I Google, why are they always fucking trolls? And of course they have a Nazi swastika. What the fuck is this? Why is there a jar of mayonnaise? Why is there a fucking jar of mayonnaise? What is the mayonnaise joke? I don't understand why people keep saying mayonnaise is a fucking gender. Mayonnaise is not a gender. I'm pretty sure anyway. You know what? I don't want to say that for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I could be just guilty of ignorance here. But last time I checked, I'm pretty sure mayonnaise is not a fucking gender. I could be wrong. Maybe someone does identify as mayonnaise, and I don't want to be offensive to them. But, like, I'm not mayonnaise. Okay? I am gender
Penis, vagina. Penis, semen.
You know what? People are going to be smart
CopperCab
ass.
is no longer the toaster fucker. He is now the mayonnaise fucker.
I am not a mayonnaise fucker! Shut up!
In the chat.
I don't fuck mayonnaise. Stop it. Oh, someone in the live chat. Hi, my gender is mayonnaise. So now that's gonna be a joke now? Is this what we're doing now? Is this? You know, I'm just kidding. I don't care about
This
all the
is
stuff
my
that I said. No, I'm not.
happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words. Then you
Eggman,
can sing
Eggman
along.
gender, lovely. Eggman gender, what a lovely name. What a lovely name. I wish I was born keychain gender. Okay, I don't wish I was born keychain gender. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Copper is in the mayonnaise closet. I'm gonna leave. I'll leave this fucking stream. I don't need this.
I love penis.
I'm not doing this to all of you. Okay, you know what? No, I'm done.
Anyone.
Bye. I'm fucking done. I'm leaving. No, I'm fucking no. Aubrey, no. Shut the door. I'm not fucking. If they're gonna be fucking insulting to me and call, no, I muted the fucking microphone. If they're gonna be insulting to me, oh, the mic's not muted. Oh.
I'm the toaster fucker, and I have an egg-shaped head. I fuck toasters. This is not acceptable. Who would win? Virgin toaster fucker or a Chad Clow? Chad Clow. I look at toasters and think, oh, I look the fuck that toaster. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm the toaster fucker, and I have an egg-shaped head. I fuck toasters. This is not acceptable. fuck that toaster. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I am feeling violence. Feeling violence. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I am feeling violence. Feeling violence. I'm the toaster fucker, and I have an egg-shaped head. I thought toasters. This is not acceptable. Who would win? Virgin toaster fucker or a Chad Clow? Chad Clow. I look at toasters and think, oh, I look the fuck that toaster. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I am feeling violence. Feeling violence. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I am feeling violence. Feeling violence.
Are we done now? Are we done now? Oh, he's stuck in the mail closet. Oh, he's stuck in the mail closet. Oh, is that right? All right, bye. Bye. Mayo closet. Don't call me that again. And stop interrupting me, all of you.
It's all ogre now. Shrek leaves through my window. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Anyway. Oh, really? So now you're gonna have Cartman farting on what looks like a POC.
Wait, so
A
you mean
female
to tell me
POC, so
when I
that's
first
fucking
started
racist.
calling you a jar of mayonnaise, I was actually properly gendering you? Looks like we both wind our mayo cab. I may
No,
be
you are
able
not
to do this,
properly
but you also
gendering
be
me!
inclusive to mayonnaise. I did it says gender.
No, 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 no. You were not properly gendering me. I am not bi mayo. Okay? The bi mayo gender that's a troll. That some smartass came up with. Don't use that word on this stream again.
Social
It's a
justice, 1, 2, 3.
Really? Oh, so when I say don't use the word, someone with the name by Really? Really? By mayo gender.
Probably made him hungry. Hashtag
Are
toaster
you
fucker.
fucking kidding me? All this talk of mayo probably made him hungry. Hashtag toaster fucker. No, it did not make me hungry. I literally just said do not use that word on the stream, and there's someone with a name You chose the name by Mayo Gender as your donation name. Really? So you're a fucking smartass. Do you want me to write your name up on the board? Do you want me to write your name up in the big book? By Mayo Gender? You want to see what that looks like in the big book? Draw that shit! Shut up! All of you, please, stop it! We're talking today. You know what? Let's start over. Let's just start over. No issues. Let's just start over. Let's have a nice stream. Okay, let's pretend like the last hour. Now I'm looking at it. It now says an hour has passed. All right, no more interruptions for the rest of the stream. I'm going to have the last hour edited out of this stream. We're going to cut it out, and we're going to start fresh from here. We're going to start now. Okay? No issues. Just applause and good things. All right. Start the applause. Are you fucking kidding me? Titanium! Tassie, stop it! I'm trying to start over! Can we... Hey, you know what? Let's all start over. Maybe there was a bit of a delay. Maybe you didn't see what I just said. Please, no more interruptions.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it
I'm about to just...
long.
You know what? Should I end the stream? Should I end the stream? Yes, put me in the book, daddy. No, I'm not going to put you in the book. Don't daddy me. I'm not your fucking daddy. Do not call me your daddy. Stop it. That is sexualized. And I don't appreciate it. It's disrespectful and it's fucking weird. Titanium Titty Boy Taxi said, Mr. Copper, for Valentine's Day, I'm going to pick up Jen D's in Brooklyn. Drive to Kansas. Pick up Aubrey. Smoke some marijuana. Eat some McDonald's. Well, that's not a bad restaurant. Then we play hide the sausage with Harold and Brass until we pass out. Oh, you want to play hide the sausage with Harold and Brass? Oh, so y'all are all three gonna hide your sausages in each other? Is that what you're gonna do? Is Titanium? You said that then we play hide the sausage with Harold and Brass. So Titanium Taxi, Harold Balder, and Brass Bus are gonna have a three-way. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. I'm trying to. I don't understand your comment. Is that what you're saying? I'm asking. Well, I'm not asking, actually. I don't care what you and Harold... Look, it's not that I don't care. I just don't want your comment on my stream. Just shut the fuck up! Titanium Taxi. Fuck off. See, it's comments like this that tell me... Like, this is why you will never, ever, ever get your hands on another one of my paintings again. This is why! This is why you have lost that privilege, that honor, to call yourself a connoisseur of masterpieces by one of the best artists in the world, Mr. CopperCab. You will never get your hands on another one of these relics, these internet culture relics, CopperCab paintings. You will never get your hands on another one of those again, because you are disrespectful, because you have failed to show me respect, because you have failed to adhere to the rules I have set before all of you. No more paintings for you. Now, moving on. Why are you commenting right now? Why? Why are you Lieutenant Vanisher? Hey, Mayo Cab, calm down. Okay. Don't tell me to calm down. Do not patronize me! I am perfectly calm. Titanium Taxi said I already have two of them. No, you don't. You don't have two of my paintings. You only have one. I'm pretty sure you only have sunbathing. Right? That was the first one? Wasn't that the first one that you bought? Or was that Brass Bus? I think it was Brass Bus that got the first one. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're not getting another one. Moving on. So, Valentine's Day. Why is it problematic? Well, I find that Valentine's Day is a day in which many men use it as an excuse to patronize, to further push a gender role on their spouse or their significant other. To make women feel as though they are dainty or, like, you know, incapable of taking care of themselves. Like, you have to spoil or, like, you know, act as though your wife or your partner, your girlfriend, your fiance, whoever, you know, what your partner, is, like, incapable of doing these things themselves. Like, you have to make them breakfast in bed, like they can't make their own breakfast. Like, you have to pay for their dinner, like they can't pay for their dinner, their own dinner. Why not go out to dinner with your partner and both of you pay for your own bills? Would you like it? Tell me this in the live chat. Drop a 111. Drop a 111. If you drop a 111, and I know none of you will, but I'm gonna prove a point. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you would love it. If your girlfriend called you up, or your wife, girlfriend, fiance, or your partner, whatever, if your partner called you up and offered to take you out to dinner every night for like a week or something and pay for all the bills and pay for all the dinners and take you to the movies and pick up the pay and pay for your movie ticket and pay your way. Would you like it, or would you feel emasculated, or would you feel insecure? I don't know. I don't know if you would feel emasculated. I'm not trying to insinuate that you would feel emasculated. I'm not trying to say that you would feel insecure. I'm asking, how would you feel? How would you feel if someone tried to pay your way everywhere you went? Everywhere you went, someone tried to pay your way and pay for all your bills. You wouldn't like it, would you? I see 111s in the live chat, but you know what? They're probably just typing 111 because they want to piss me off. You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little poll, an anonymous poll. Answer honestly. Answer. I'm gonna put that in caps. Answer honestly. Would you like it if somebody paid for all your dinners on Valentine's Day? Okay. On Valentine's Day. Okay. 2022. Question mark. Yes, of course. Fuck no, I can pay my own way. I just put a little poll in the live chat. And I would love it if you would answer. It's anonymous. Answer honestly. Anonymously is fine, but honestly. In the live chat, someone says, sounds lovely. See, the difference between you and me. See, no. You don't understand the difference because you don't even know who I am. You don't know me. Is that your wife and you stand on equal footing, whereas you're just a sub? I'm not a sub to your sister wife's dump. Okay, first of all, am I submissive? In some ways. Am I dominant? In some ways. Well, no, it's not that I'm dominant in some ways. You know what? It's not that I'm submissive in some ways. I'm not gonna say that I'm sub or dom, because I don't need to label or categorize myself like that. I like what I like, and you know what? I'm not ashamed of any of that, and you're not gonna shame me. All right, let's look at the poll. Let's just ignore the haters like that person, and let's look at the poll. Let's look at the poll. Let's see what the poll says. Okay, why is someone interrupting me? Bilbo Teabaggins. We pay all your bills, so what's the difference? We own you. No, you do not own me. You do not own anybody. Ignoring you. I'm not even going to read your comment. Lieutenant Vanisher. Oh, no, I already read that comment out loud. No, you don't own me. You don't own me. You don't own anybody. You don't own anybody. Slavery and things like that and owning people is illegal. And rightfully so. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. By the way, Bilbo Teabaggins, you can go fuck yourself. You're a simp. What does it feel like to be called a simp? What does it feel like? Huh? To be called a simp. Yeah, simp. By Mayo Gender Dinner too. Please stop using that name. By Mayo Gender. Please stop. If someone paid all my bills, that would be great. Saves me money to send to you. By Mayo Gender. Okay, first of all, that's not sending me money. You're interrupting and you're being incredibly disrespectful. I send, you know what, I send a lot of money. I send a lot of money to Belle Delphine. I recently capped it off at $50,000. I'm not even joking, by the way. I've got the receipts to prove it. I'm literally the number one. There's a high score section on her page. I'm the number one highest donator of Belle Delphine across the board. I bought most of her Amazon wish list for her. I've of course paid for her OnlyFans, premium Snapchat. I'm telling you, I am the number one supporter, okay? Nobody call me a simp. Stop calling me a simp cab. I don't appreciate that. Don't call me a lolcow either. I told y'all I don't like being called that. Anyway, $50,000 across the board. I donated recently. We started talking again. She has been gone for a long time. I don't know why. I don't know where she went. She has been gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't stalked her, but I followed her like across social media, and I have found her to be in, and this has been confirmed by other people in my Discord server. She has been hiding, not hiding from me. She has been lurking, I guess, in TikTok comments sections, which is true. But she actually finally messaged me back. And I sent her like $470 or something, because I noticed that I was like really, really close. Really close. It was like 49,500 something, and I was like, holy shit! I'm like right there. That's all time. I didn't send her all that at once. That's across 2+ years, like 3 years of donating, like since like 2019ish. Yeah, 2019, 2020, 2021. So like 3 years, 2 to 3 years now. That's over 3 years or so. But yeah, so it was like $49,000, right? And I was like right there at $50,000. I asked Aubrey about it. I got Aubrey's permission. She was like, fine, because you know it was so close to 50,000, and like thought just to see CopperCab 50,000.00 and 0 cents or whatever. It was it's amazing. It is so fucking cool. I am like, it's one of my huge accomplishments in life. I'm very proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I brag about it. I think it's cool. I don't brag. I'm not trying to flex on you. Simp flex, as some of you, I'm sure in the comments will call that. It's, you know, you're being smartasses. It's not a simp flex. Anyway, I'm not a simp. But isn't that fucking cool? Isn't that fucking cool? $50,000. So I can literally, I can say, and I can be honest, I can say, yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Like that, you know, you're like a Twitch sub for like Pokimane or whatever. Oh, what have I done? Oh, you know, nothing crazy. I mean, I'm the number one donator to Belle Delphine. I've sent $50,000 flat to Belle. 50,000. Yeah, that's a half of $100,000. I mean, it's not a big deal. You know, it's cool, I guess, to see 50 grand across your name. That's, you know, like, I have a lot of people I could thank. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I didn't get there on my own. You know what I mean? So anyway, I think it's really cool. 50,000, 50 grand. Ah! Holy crap! I have sent 50,000 to Belle, and she loves me. By the way, like we're friends. Like we talk. Like we have talked off and on for like 2+ years now, since 2019. Well, we really started talking heavily in 2020. I was really, yeah, I'm not gonna say donating a lot, but I was very active, I'll say, and in her life, and yeah, it was cool. 2021 was cool too, obviously. 2021 was a big year, especially like the beginning of it for my donations to Belle, money wise. But anyway, isn't that fucking sick? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that's really cool. Aubrey was joking and saying you should send her another 50 grand, make it 100, and make it like 100,000. She was joking. She was being a smart ass because she was like getting irritated with me. Aubrey just found it a little irritating that I've actually sent that much money to her. Because at first she was like not sure if she believed me. She was like, "Are you serious?" And I showed her where it was. Like I showed her the page that shows the math for that, and she was just like, why? I'm not gonna get into it because we didn't have an argument. It was just like a little bit of a disagreement. She said that that's irresponsible. That's an irresponsible way to spend your money, you know, because remember you have to pay taxes. And I'm like, well, that's an expense. You know what I mean? Because, you know, isn't there a thing called labor? Like, so, like, it's a labor of love. I don't know. Isn't that how that works? Like, sending somebody money, that's a gift. It's a labor. It's like a labor of love to, like, support somebody. So, I'm not trying to get Belle off. Like, I'm not trying to say that I support Belle, like, get her off of my taxes or anything. I'm just saying, like, anyway, I pay my taxes. My taxes are completely paid for, by the way. Not that it's any of your business. But, like, regardless, I like to support Belle. And I can afford to support Belle. And I like to support Belle. And, yeah, I got a wife. And I love my wife. And I'm in love with my wife. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to be friends with Belle Delphine. It doesn't mean I'm not going to stop. It doesn't mean I have to stop supporting people that I like. You know, as friends, platonically. We're not dating anymore. I'm not trying to get in Belle's panties. I'm not trying to get, you know, in her corset, whatever you want to say. I'm not trying to do that. Anyway, but I'll tell you this, okay? I'm retired. I know it's sad. I know it's sad. I know it's sad. Here, you know what? I'm telling y'all now. Like Tom Brady announced retirement from football. I've retired. I'm not announcing anything, but I'm retired. I mean, it's pretty well known. I wasn't sending Belle any money anyway. Like the past year, I hadn't really sent her anything. Like for like the last 6 or 7 months, it's pretty crazy. It's like the longest I've gone without sending her any money or buying her anything. But in fairness, she kind of disappeared from the internet. She does this sometimes, though. It's not the first time she's done that. And I've been very sad about it, but I'm not going to talk about it. I don't care to share that with you. Well, it's not that I don't care to share that with you. I don't want to share that with you. But it's been sad, okay? It's been tough. Because it's like you spend all this time. The money's not the issue, but like you support somebody, you care about them, and then they just disappear on you. Like, they ghost you. They just disappear from the internet. They ghost everybody. And it's like, I mean, are we not friends? Like, I care about you. I want to know where you are. Not, like, where you are, like, where your location is. I want to know where you are in life. Like, are you okay? You know, I want to make sure that you are doing well, that you're healthy, that you're safe. Like, I actually care about Belle. It's not like I want to just get in her pants. Relax. Anyway, so I started talking to her again. It turns out she's okay, which was a huge relief. And I noticed that I was like really close to $50,000, so I sent her 50 grand. I didn't send her 50 grand. I sent her like the 430 something that I needed to make it 50 grand total. I'm sorry. I just got like I know I'm aware. I'm self-aware. I know it seems silly that I'm like getting emotional. But like she means a lot to me. And I know some of you are going to say, "Oh, you're a fucking simp." I'm going to laugh it off. I'm going to laugh at you. If you're laughing at me, I'll laugh at you. So, but anyway, like I'm not going to get offended. Whatever. You know, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like what I do. I don't judge you. I don't look at what you do and go, "Oh, look at what you're doing. That's so weird." I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, it's not that I don't care what you're doing. It's just that, like, I'm not in... Here, let me rephrase all that. I'm not interested in what you're doing in your private times. It's not that I'm interested. I just don't care. Anyway, moving on. I love, I love Belle. I'm not in love with her, but I love Belle. And Belle Delphine, she's a queen. And she means a lot to me. I don't know. I'm happy that it makes me like smile. Like I'm happy that she's okay and that we're that we're talking again. Not a lot, not as much as we used to talk, but we're still talking, and I know that she's doing well. Yeah. So anyway, I'm retired from donating to Belle Delphine. I'm not donating money to her like I used to. I might, like, on her birthday, buy her something off Amazon, like off her Amazon wish list, or like send her some money. Like it was like it was a while back, but I sent her $500, and I think I had the screenshot here from where I was sending it to her. I think I put I put surprise, this is by the way, this is not new, but I said, surprise, I wanted to send you something. This is via PayPal. I wanted to send you something to make you smile today. I know it isn't as much as I usually send. Yeah, I was sending a lot at the time, a lot of money. But anyway, I know it isn't as much as I usually send, but this is just a small token of my appreciation for you. CopperCab, you're number one. This is around the time that I actually became her number one, like in the rankings. This was like around the time that I became the number one, so she would call me her number one. One time she called me her number one simp as a joke. I very calmly, and I was very patient with her, and I said to her, I know that you don't mean that in a mean way, and I know that you don't mean that offensively, and I know you're not mocking me or making fun of me, because I support you and I'm a friend of yours, but I find that hurts my feelings to be called a simp when I am being supportive, and I'm trying to show you support and love. And yeah. She apologized, of course, and she didn't, of course, I know that she didn't mean it offensively. It wasn't awkward. She actually called me via phone, like WhatsApp or whatever. And yeah, because I'm her number one. I'm overall, all time, I'm her number one supporter. Like, that's not even up for debate. Like, literally, I've donated more than anybody else. Any single person. So, nobody, okay? Nobody supports Belle more than I do. And I can prove that. So, just saying. But anyway, moving on.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Okay, can y'all please not call me number one simp? Please don't call me number one simp in the live chat. I would really appreciate it if you would not do that. Okay, that is actually very upsetting. Don't call me that in the live chat. Stop it. It's not fucking funny. I don't find that funny. That was a very awkward, for me anyway, that was a very upsetting message. And obviously I haven't forgotten about it. Yeah, okay, well, not yeah. Obviously she didn't mean it in an offensive way, but she still said it. And that means she thought of it, commented it, typed it, and pressed enter. I'm not a fucking simp. I'm a supporter! Supporter! Not simp! Simping is somebody who is giving someone money, I think. You know what? Let's Google simp. Let's Google the word simp, and I'll tell you if I'm a simp or not. How about we all Google together? How about we all Google together? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you want me to Google simp. If you want me to Google what a simp is, and I will read the definition out loud in front of everyone, in front of the whole class, and I will tell you if I'm a simp. We will all talk together, and we will chat, and we will say, is CopperCab a simp or not? I'm not a simp. Don't call me a simp. Don't call me a number one simp. Stop calling me that. I am not Belle's number one simp. I am Belle's number one supporter. Another S word. Not simp, supporter. Different word. Starts with the letter S. Has a P in it. Not simp, supporter. Not simporter either. Supporter. S-U-P-P-O-R-T-E-R. S-U-P-P-O-R-T-E-R. Supporter. Aubrey donated 2, said, Harold, save me, my husband is cheating. Cheating? I'm not a cheating, Jens. I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat. I've never cheated. I do cross-dress. I'm not a soy boy. Smaller PP than... I don't have a small PP. Don't talk about my PP. Fuck is wrong? I'm not going to read that comment.
Social
anyway,
justice, 1, 2, 3. I want a BPC. It's just the way
and
to
by the
be
way,
for me and you. Your hateful slurs are through. I call wee-wee on you.
Dear Mr. Copper, can I send Aubrey money to be her number one simp? No. Respectfully, P.S. Aubrey can call me a simp. Titanium Taxi, when will you fuck off? When will you finally just fuck off? I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you to fuck off, and you just don't fuck off. Why is that the case? Does this look like something a simp would do? Does this image right here look like something a simp would do? I sent her $500 and I said a nice message, and I did not insinuate that I wanted to date her. I didn't say anything like I love you or please date me. Okay, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know what the definition of simp is, but I'm pretty sure simp means you are simping over a girl or somebody. Guy, you can probably simp over a guy too, over in the hopes that they will get with you. It was not like that. In fact, you know what? I'll tell ladies, or I used to tell before I got married. You know, there would be these girls, you know, a girl or something like Belle, and it's like people think that I want to get with them, and I'm like, no. And like, you know, they would be like, yeah, like I only see you as a friend, and I'm like, that's fine, it's totally fine. And you know what I would tell them? We had this like little joke that we had, like, and I almost got it made into a T-shirt for Belle and I, but it was like, by the way, Belle and I did become boyfriend girlfriend for a brief period of time, very brief, but it still happened. And I actually had the receipts to prove that too. So technically, I am one of Belle Delphine's exes, but in a pleasant way. It wasn't like a bad breakup or anything. It was a mutual breakup. Anyway, we're respectful, and we're still friends. BFFs are greater than BFs. So, like, I think it's the cutest little slogan. I came up with this myself, by the way. I invented this phrase. I'll show you. It goes like this. I'm not gonna copyright it, but like, I would like to make this a T-shirt. Hold on. Cause you know, like BF means boyfriend. BF, like that's the BFF over BF. So like that. So BFF is greater than BF. So your best friend forever is greater than your boyfriend. Isn't that cool? So like, I don't care. Like I'd rather be a girl's best friend forever. Like I don't care if she's hot. Like I don't care if like, you know, like her and I get along real well, or like we would work really well as a couple or something. But like, you know, if she doesn't see me that way, if she just sees me as a friend, I don't care about the friend zone. I think there's something wrong with that. BFF is greater than BF. Isn't that great? I love that. I love that little logo there. I think it's so cool. Best friends forever over BF, over boyfriends. BFFs over BFs. Look at that. Or like that, like BFFs over BFs. Best friends forever over boyfriends. I don't know. I think it's cool. Don't call me an incel in the live chat. Stop it. Anyway, the point is, people, listen.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Please stop putting
She went
Donald
into
Trump.
hiding because you scared her away.
No, I fucking didn't.
Are freaks of nature.
Stop.
Spend that money on your beautiful wife. Belle Dolphin looks
I
like a
spend money on my wife. Don't
So
talk to me
cat.
about. Don't try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do with my wife. Idiot. Shut up, Dan. Obviously, I spend money on my beautiful wife. Valentine's Day is coming up, and her and I have done something nice for each other. You know what? I'll show you one of the things that I got her. I got my wife 3 things for Valentine's Day. And it's the 14th is Valentine's Day, so today's the 11th, so I decided that every day, so leading up to it, I'd give her one gift. So on the 11th, 12th, 13th, and then on the 14th, we might do like a date or dinner. Okay? Where we'll pay for our own meals. But anyway, I'll show you. The first thing I got my wife for Valentine's Day, one of the 3 things I got her, to show you that, well, it's not to show you that I spend money on my wife. Like, I don't care. I don't need to prove anything to y'all. But she's a big RuneScape fan, right? She's played for like a long time. And she's got a bunch of 99s, all kinds of 99s in RuneScape. And so I got her this book. And this is an officially licensed book by Jagex and Dark Horse. See there? Official RuneScape product, RuneScape 2021. It's RuneScape, the first 20 years in illustrated history. It's very heavy. But it's a big book. And it's got all the history, apparently, of RuneScape. She hasn't fully opened it yet. But, isn't that neat? It's just like something nice for like a table desk. Or a table book. Like a coffee table. RuneScape, the first 20 years. Dark Horse Comics. So that's the first thing of several nice things I got her. I also got her a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Because she has a Switch and she plays a lot of Breath of the Wild. She likes Zelda. So I got her a very nice controller to go with it. She didn't have one. She didn't have a controller. She'd been using the Switch handles, you know? But anyway. See in the live chat someone says that's actually pretty dope, LOL. So I'm telling y'all people, I do nice things for my wife. Thoughtful things. I like, well, I don't just get her candy, you know. I'm like, well, what does she like? Well, she loves RuneScape. She's like passionate. She loves RuneScape. And I got her something really cool. You know? RuneScape related. Or like Zelda related. Like, I got her the Switch controller so she can play her Zelda game easier. Well, not easier, but anyway. And of course, I'm gonna, you know, obviously you gotta get them chocolates and flowers and a bouquet of roses and things like that. But like some things are standard. Well, it's not that some things are standard, but anyway, I don't know. It's not that they're standard. Look, people, listen, okay? I'm not. Please stop calling me a simp in the live chat. Suzanne says, actually very cool, but now you blew the surprise. Actually no, because she knows that I got her a controller and she knows that I got her a book. She doesn't know what the third present is. But she accidentally saw on the Amazon orders, I think she got like a notification, like your Switch controller, like she saw the little preview or something, the Switch controller. So, you know, that's not my fault that she saw that. But I went ahead and gave her the controller and the book. And I'm going to save the other present that I got her for closer to Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to take her out. Or something like that. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, whatever. Moving on, people, look. I want y'all to stop calling me a simp. Okay, that's a big thing. I'm gonna Google the definition for simp. I'm gonna Google the definition for simp.
Simp cab number 1, simp number
Brooklyn.
1, simp. Thanks for streaming today. Now
Stop.
I know it only costs $10 to get you on stream.
Brooklyn.
Everyone join the Discord and bet with me if Copper will stream or not. Do not use the S word. Respect Van Vor and its football.
Everyone join the Discord and bet with me if Copper will stream or not. Okay, don't do that, please. See, that's annoying. That's annoying to do. Yeah, Aubrey gets a book and Belle gets 50 grand. Okay, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's a comment. J. King and City said that in the live chat. Aubrey gets a book and she gets 50 grand. First of all, like I said, $50,000 was donated to Belle Delphine over 3 years. Okay? That's like 10, 20, 30. Okay, Google, what's 50,000 divided by 3?
50,000 divided by 3 is approximately 16,666.67.
So that's like 16,000 grand a year. Okay, that's not even like that much. Okay, Google, what's 16,000 divided by 12?
16,000 divided by 12.
12 months.
Is approximately 1,333.37.
So around $1,300 a month. How is that? See, over 3 years, 50 grand sounds like a lot, right? And it does. It sounds like a lot, and it is a lot at once, and it's an impressive feat. I've achieved impressive things, donating 50 grand total to somebody that I support, like Belle specifically. Belle Delphine, the greatest e-girl. I don't want to call her an e-girl. She's an artist. You could say she's a provocateur. Well, I'm not going to call her a provocateur. But, like, you know, she's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant queen. Look, people, don't be mean to me, okay? Don't be rude to me. Don't be calling me a simp. Do not call me a number one simp or anything like that. I'm the number one supporter, okay? Okay? In that comment that I sent Belle, okay, I said, you're number one. This is an old picture, okay? Not super old, but older. This is not new. Okay. All right, Sunzone Cat, you're being a smartass. $16K a year to be a simp god. Okay, let's not call me a simp god, okay? I'm not the Eminem of simps. I'm not Simp-Eminem, all right? I'm not like rap god. Like, I'm not simp god, all right? Don't call me that. I'm beginning to feel like a simp god. Simp god. Don't. I remember all the smartasses mocking me in the earlier streams, like from last year, and playing that song. I'm beginning to feel like a simp god. Simp god. Like, stop. Don't do that. Okay? I'm not a simp god. Don't call me a simp god, all right? That's a very offensive thing. Let's Google it. Let's Google the word simp. And let's see. I'm going to do it right here on screen. I'm not even going to change screens. What is a simp? What is a simp? A silly or foolish person.
Simp.
All right. I am not a simp. I am not a silly or a foolish person. Now let's also go to what is simp in slang. So here we go. This is on dictionary.com. Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. Translation: the word simp is meant to troll young men for doing anything for a girl to get some action he supposedly deserves. I am not a simp. I do not simp for Belle Delphine. I support Belle Delphine. Oh, wait, is Belle in the live chat? Hold up, what now? Hold on. Wait, hold on, get this. Wait, what is this now? Answer honestly, would you like it if somebody... Oh, whatever, people are just answering yes to troll. Hold on, was that Belle? I thought I saw Belle in the live chat. Belle Delphine. Oh, wait. At CopperCab. Hey, I have some bills coming up. Oh, with a heart and a kiss emoji. Wait, no, that's not Belle. That's not Belle Delphine because I made Belle Delphine a moderator in my live chat. And also, you're not verified. And I'm pretty sure Belle Delphine is verified. I'm pretty sure Belle Delphine is verified. Belle Delphine. YouTube. 2 million subs. That's crazy. She's not verified, is she? No, she's not. Is she? No, it doesn't look... Yeah, no, she's not verified. Wait, is that Belle? Hold on. I think that's... Wait, is that Belle in the live chat?
I love penis. I love penis. Cause I fancy one.
Excuse me?
Anyone.
Excuse me, please do not interrupt.
I loved our conversation
Alex
yesterday.
Jones is not my fucking
I'm proud of
father.
you for donating to globalist Belle Delphine. It's okay to be a simp. Are you ashamed of who you are? Also, do you
No.
still want a gazelle for your birthday? Love you, my little simp.
Fuck off. Dude, Alex Jones, fuck off. Alright, you're not my fucking dad. Stop saying that. Wait, so hold on. Is that actually Belle in the live chat? Alex Jones, let me repeat myself. Well, not let me repeat myself, but I'm going to tell you. Alex Jones needs to fuck off. Alex Jones is an idiot. That can fuck off. They're not my dad. They're not my dad. Y'all, stop saying that. Wait, let me find Belle Delphine's comment again. Hold on. Belle Delphine at CopperCab. Hey, I have some bills coming up. Oh. Well, you don't need to pay for those bills. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say that you don't need to pay for those bills. Hold on. Look, let me see here. Oh, go to channel. Here we go. This channel doesn't have any content. This is a fucking troll. This is not Belle Delphine in the live chat. Stop using her name, okay, and do not drag her good name through the mud. You failed. You have failed to troll. Fail troll. You have failed. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Amazon Belle Delphine. Let's go to Amazon's Belle Delphine wish list. Let's go to her wish list. One second. Let me. Oh wow! Wait, what the fuck? Is it saying that I can't get her anything else on Amazon? Do they have spending limits on Amazon? One second, everybody. This is... You know what's funny? Is that if you Google, I'm not even joking here, if you Google, like any of you right now, if you Google Belle Delphine Amazon wishlist, I'm not making this up. I didn't even like look for this. I just Googled Belle Delphine Amazon wishlist. I'm refreshing it. Look, I'll refresh it again. Okay? The second thing that pops up on Google, the very second thing on the entirety of Google, 1.8 million results. Nearly 2 million results in the first 0.34 seconds, okay? 34 milliseconds. Belle Delphine Amazon wishlist. Enter. The second thing that pops up, CopperCab on Twitter. Round of applause. Round of applause for me. What does this even say? What tweet is this? Oh, this is a long time ago. This is from July 2020. This is July 2020 right here. I've spent approximately $8,000 in the last 3 months on Belle Delphine. Those are rookie numbers. Wow. That was not a lot. I mean, it's a lot of money, okay? I'm aware it's a lot of money. But like, man, I must have donated a lot more after that. I don't know. It's not that I must have donated a lot more after that, but like, I mean, 8,000 is now 50,000. I spent what did I say? I've spent approximately 8,000 in the last 3 months on Belle Delphine's Amazon wish list. Oh, that's her wish list. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I said I've spent approximately $8,000 in the last 3 months on Belle Delphine's Amazon wish list. So specifically her wish list. Okay. See, now that makes sense because I didn't spend as much money on her wish list. I would just like, a lot of times I would just straight up like donate money. Like cash. Anyway, every time I get her stuff, she adds more LOL. Hard to keep up. Ah! Nobody knows her like I do. She's such a sweet person. I'm happy to have her in my life. That is so fucking sweet. That was at 8:08 p.m. July 28th, 2020. That is so fucking sweet. 217 likes. People quote tweeting. What is this now? Mental illness. Anyway, we don't need to keep reading these. Just whatever. I don't care. All right. Please don't laugh in the live chat. Please. That's like really offensive. Anyway, Anyway, moving on. Anyway, all right. You know what? I'm not gonna do this right now. I was gonna buy her some stuff off her Amazon wishlist on stream, but that might be a little inappropriate because it's Valentine's Day coming up, and I'm not gonna send her anything for Valentine's Day. That would be inappropriate. I'm a married man now, so. Anyway, moving on. Whatever. Why can't I find her Amazon? I'll have to do this off stream. This is not the time. Anyway, so we have cleared up what is a simp. I am not a simp. Please do not call me that anymore. I'm not the simper. I am not a simp god. All right, don't call me any of those things. All right, it's offensive. It's mean. Derived from the word simpleton, the popular term began as a way to mock men who pander to women in an effort to sleep with them. I never pander. I don't pander to Belle Delphine in an effort to sleep with her. Okay? Especially not now because I'm married. But even before, it wasn't like that. That was not my goal. My goal was not to simply sleep with Belle. There was times that I fantasized about marrying her. This is like years ago. I don't know. No, it wasn't that there was times that I fantasized about marrying her. Look. Anyway. Look, people. Look, people. Stop. Don't call me a simp. Please. It's very offensive. You know what?